All right, so this is Lynn Hall Park. This is the park that's right next to the Times Square area. Now, the Times Square area hasn't been built back up yet. We're a little over 3 years past Hurricane Ian. Hurricane Ian basically wiped Fort Myers Beach off the map for a minute. So we've got a lot of new things coming up in Fort Myers Beach, and I'm just taking you on a little bike ride. This is my bike ride, and this morning I came down from the south end. It's about 6 miles, and I'm just giving you kind of a preview of what it looks like in the mornings when they're cleaning it up and getting it ready for the day. So this is San Carlos Boulevard, and as you'll see, some of the buildings are still boarded up. There is a business coming in this white building here pretty soon. There is some new parking behind these buildings here that wasn't here before Ian. And San Carlos Boulevard's kind of become our new Times Square, more or less. So that's the Yucatan. Um, all these restaurants are open. The Yucatan, this right here, SOB's is open. Wahoo Willie's up here on the left is open. This parcel right here to the right is up for sale. I think they want 8 million for it, I believe. Um, this condo complex right here is up and running and has been since shortly after the hurricane. Wahoo Willie's wasn't quite open yet and got clobbered by Ian, and they were one of the first businesses that reopened. Snug Harbor's open right there on the bay. One of my favorite places, Nervous Nellie's, huge menu, awesome place to eat. Matanzas up here to the left, this blue building we're coming up to is open now, and we've had dinner there twice, and it is very good. It's beautiful. I like what they did with it. Um, what I like about that place is you're literally just a couple feet from the water. They also have a deck outside you can eat, and again you're right on the water. So Snug Harbor, them, Nervous Nellies, they're all directly on the water, which is something that I really enjoy. So Fort Myers Beach has come a long way in a little bit of time. It got a really bad hit from Ian. Ian, if you're not aware of it, came in, sat right on top of us for about 10 hours with anywhere from 10 to 14 foot of water, depending on what part of the island. Right here to the right, the Tiki Bar is up and running and doing well. Margaritaville opened up shortly after Ian, and it's got clobbered two more times with Milton and with Helene. There's a very super cool Supra. And I don't know what this guy's doing, getting set up for a stunt. Maybe somebody's going to ramp that thing. I don't know. Just just joking. But so coming around here, I'm just basically showing you, I'm kind of got to navigate myself here because I'm using one hand to film and one hand to ride my bicycle. So you can see that sidewalk right there. Look at how wide it is. So they made it wider and more safe, protected from the traffic. And this is our new roundabout. There's quite a few new traffic signals. Um, this is me just navigating and trying not to get run over by one of the cars. Um, so I'm going through it's not really not a roundabout. It's more like a kidney shaped gizmo. I'm not sure what it is, but it is the new traffic control coming onto the island, and it seems to flow very well. Of course, we're not into season yet. The season has just started. The very early part of season has started. So it should make the traffic flow. I have great hopes for it. So here we're going to take a little bicycle ride up into and just give you a good view of what's going on Times Square. So a lot of these guys, if they got trailers that they can hook up to their bumper and pull off of the island very quickly, they're allowed to keep their equipment here on our island. A lot of the trailers and stuff, they're being forced to be moved off island by FEMA, the FEMA rules, and it's creating quite a bunch of discomfort here on the island for a lot of people. So for those of us who are genuinely living in trailers and stuff that waiting to rebuild, that's one thing. There are quite a few people abusing this this situation, they are using this to rent units to workers and stuff like that. You can see it. It's pretty obvious because the trucks that they're driving say, um, you know, they're contractors here. So this is me going around, and I'm going to go up right through the middle of Margaritaville. Margaritaville is absolutely um, beautiful, and another one of my favorites. Again, it's on the water. They are busy here at the pool all the time. They've always got stuff going on there. A lot of excitement going on there. This is La Di Da right here to the right. I eat there all the time. I like to eat out here on the sand. Did that yesterday and the day before. Yesterday we brought our wave runners down. Um, Please pardon me moving around here, um, getting to where I can ride the bike and not fall over with one hand. And you see my finger up there. So we're coming out. It's a beautiful day. Absolutely awesome temperature today. The beach is just spectacular. The water is nice and flat. It's not, um, if you know, I got wave runners. I like to go on my wave runners, and it's not very much fun if you're on the ocean and it's, you know, churning. So here we are right in front of Margaritaville, heading back towards the Lani Kai. Please pardon the fingers again. I'm just trying to keep my my balance. And here you go. I saw those guys out on the street earlier. And Margaritaville puts out all of their chairs and umbrellas to a certain point. Then the Lani Kai has theirs. This is still the center of the of what's going on down here on Fort Myers Beach, as far as seems to be the favorite place for everybody to go, between the Times Square area right next to Lynn Hall Park and the Lani Kai and the Margaritaville. That's kind of where everybody hangs out. So the beach is nice and clean. Beach renourishment is completed, and they did a nice job. They gave us a whole bunch of our beach back, which was really nice. So much of the beach disappeared after these 3 hurricanes. Um, Ian actually hit us head on, and we hit the brunt of it, us and Sanibel. And then Milton and Helene came through, Adalia and also Debbie, but Milton and Helene really pushed a lot of sand as well. So like 3 events right in a row just eroded our beaches down, took them down to some places 50% of what they were. Some of them, it got so far in that it got underneath the buildings. So at any rate, hey, if you're thinking about coming to Fort Myers Beach, I say come on down. We got plenty of capacity, and everything's getting nicer and nicer, and it's nice and beautiful. We've cleaned it up a tremendous amount, and we certainly could use your business. So it's Dave Lockwood. We'll see you on the next video.